For thousands of years, humanity has looked up at the moon and wondered what was waiting there. Ancient civilizations built myths around it, astronomers studied it, scientists dreamed about reaching it, and for the most of human history, the idea of walking on its surface seemed impossible, right? Yet today, NASA is preparing for something far more ambitious than simply returning to the moon. They want to stay. But here's the question: why? Why spend billions of dollars building a permanent presence on a world with no atmosphere, no oceans, and no life? Most people hear about NASA's Artemis program and assume it's simply another space mission, right? Astronauts go, astronauts return, mission complete. But what if that's not the real story? So most people hear about NASA's Artemis program and assume it's simply another space mission, right? Astronauts go, astronauts return, mission complete, right? But what if that's not the real story? What if the moon base represents the beginning of something much larger? What if future generations look back at this moment the same way we look back at the first humans who crossed oceans and settled new lands? Because for the first time in human history, humanity may be preparing to live somewhere other than Earth. The last humans that walked on the moon was 1972. That's more than 50 years ago. But today, NASA is preparing to return, right? Not just for a visit, but for a long-term presence. So scientists believe the answers may be hidden near the moon's south pole. They may be frozen water trapped in permanently shadowed craters. And in space, water changes everything. Water means survival. Water means oxygen. Water means fuel. So for the first time, humanity may learn how to survive beyond Earth using resources found on another world. Imagine standing on the moon. No atmosphere, no weather, no wind, no sounds, only silence. Future habitats may be buried beneath lunar soil. Others may be built inside ancient lava tubes beneath the surface. Inside these habitats, astronauts would grow food, recycle water, generate power, and slowly build humanity's first permanent settlement beyond Earth. So every civilization starts somewhere. Could the moon base represent a similar beginning? Is the moon really the goal? Officially, NASA describes the moon as a stepping stone. A place to learn, a place to prepare, a place to test technologies before traveling deeper into space. The moon is only a few days away. Mars is months away. If humanity cannot survive on the moon, how could we ever hope to survive on another planet? The moon may become humanity's training ground for the solar system. But what if the moon isn't the destination at all? What if it's only phase one? The theory. Throughout history, every civilization has existed on one planet. Every empire, every kingdom, every nation. One world, one home, one point of failure. But what happens when humanity exists in more than one place? For the first time in history, civilization would no longer be confined to a single world. A permanent moon base changes that equation. And perhaps that's the real significance of Artemis. Not the rockets, not the technology, but the possibility that future generations may look back and see this as a moment humanity stopped being confined to a single world. Humanity's backup plan. Think about every extinction event in Earth's history. The dinosaurs had nowhere else to go. Ancient civilizations had nowhere else to go. Humanity still has nowhere else to go, at least for now. But a permanent moon base changes that equation. Perhaps true significance of Artemis isn't the rockets or the technology, but the possibility that humanity is creating its first backup civilization. The real question isn't why NASA is going to the moon. It's why we aren't already there. It's not just about exploration. It's about survival, progress, and ensuring humanity's place in the universe. It's not just about science, it's about solving problems here on Earth that we cannot solve from here. It's not just about the moon, it's about what the moon makes possible for the entire human race. We stand at the edge of a new era, not just of space exploration, but of human evolution. The moon is our first step. The future is everything. One world gave us life. A second world can secure our future. The journey has begun. The legacy is ours to build. The future starts now. Learn from the past, build for today, prepare for tomorrow, and inspire forever. The future. Today we take our first steps. Tomorrow we build our future. The moon is only the beginning. A new era of humanity. From one world to many, humanity becomes a multi-planetary species. Science without limits, new discoveries, new technologies, new solutions for life on Earth and beyond. A stronger, safer future. Resources, innovation, and collaboration will create a future that is sustainable, secure, and full of opportunity. The journey continues. Mars is next. And beyond that, the stars. This is our time, this is our future. Together we can go further than ever before, right?
We carry the light.
Expand, more bases, more innovation, more possibility. Reach Mars, the next giant leap, a new world within our reach. Go beyond, asteroids, moons, new frontiers, infinite potential. Improve Earth, technologies and discoveries from space will create a better life for all. Inspire generations, dreamers today, explorers tomorrow, leaders forever. And this is our legacy. We don't just explore space, we expand the future of humanity for ourselves, for our children, for our planet, for the universe. The future is ours. The conclusion. We set out to explore, we realized we had to stay. Now we build to ensure a future. This is more than a mission, this is humanity's next chapter. We took the first step, right? Establishing a permanent moon base, changed the limits of what is possible. We built a second home, a place for science, innovation, and the future of our species. We secured tomorrow for our children, for our planet, for generations to come. We embraced our destiny to explore, to discover, to endure, to become a multiplanetary civilization. So the moon is not the end of our journey. It is the beginning of our future among the stars for all humanity. One moon, one humanity, endless possibilities. The future is ours. Let us continue this journey with courage, curiosity, and unity. Together, we go further than ever before, right? So, 1,000 worlds are our future.